Just about to get started, and on the hill, Ben Brown. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, he's not a rookie, but still very young in this game, learning his craft. I think the key is getting consistent reps and the opportunity to develop his stuff. Looking forward to watching him pitch in this one.
Ready to go now, and here is Marcus Semien. Yeah, that's it for a strike. And we are underway. Fly ball center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Hauls it in for the out. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. Of course, a big piece for them is their DH, Wyatt Langford.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting in a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
In the air, left field. He makes the grab, 2 down. Two down, base is empty. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. Good power, not great in the OBP department. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the first, 0-0. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the mound in this one, Kumar Rocker.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Late swing, foul to the left. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him. 1 up, 1 down.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Seiya Suzuki, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Rocker. He isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable, he just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. And that skips in the dirt.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
This one in the air, right field. Garcia puts it away for the out. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. In the sixth spot for them in this one, Nico Horner.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, you know, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, you know, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Kyle Tucker stands in now and watches strike one. 2 outs, base is empty.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
And what about analytics? Because one of the ways it seems like they've contributed to the trend is it's not just about are you capable of getting deep, that now focusing on the numbers, maybe the matchup is better with a different guy as the game goes on.
Only a handful of pitchers can go through an order 3 times, maybe even 4 times, and the analytics have contributed to that trend. But I think there are some guys given an opportunity may be able to show that they can be a 3rd or 4th time through the order type of pitcher.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Turner now. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
2 outs.
That's a ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And a pitch. This one high in the air to left center. Peterson on the move. And that will end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. Scoreless after 1. Here at Wrigley Field, second inning set to go. Here is Jock Peterson. Brown back to work. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
And out number 1 on the grab.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. That's in there. 0-1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Second inning here, no score. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And now it's Jake Berger to hit.
He's definitely a talented player. He can hit the ball a mile, and they're just hoping for him to have some more consistency so he can establish that next level here in the big leagues.
Right through there for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Ground ball left side. Toss to Turner. That ends the frame. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Dansby Swanson stands in. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Fastball is outside. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. The shortstop takes the ball.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Fastball for a strike. Ground ball right side. Throws to first and quickly one away in the second. Here's Nico Horner. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Missed with a changeup. Ball one.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Right side, hard hit. Simeon, toss over to first. 2 up, 2 down. Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
In there at the knees. And the count 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Smoked in the left, base hit.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
That's out to center field. Tavares settles under it. Drops into the glove. And that's the third out. Cubs leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. Top half of the third inning. Now the third baseman, Josh Smith. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one. Brown measures 6 feet 6 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and he works in a changeup. That one to first. Turner collects it. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. So up next, Jonah Heim. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Kelly left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Top of the third, no score. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's Leody Taveras. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Taveras checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And yes, he offered at it. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. Check swing, no appeal. Next pitch is downstairs.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Two outs. And there's ball four. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now it's Marcus Semien. Fly to center his first time. Brown checks the runner. Taveras back in on a dive. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. First offering in the dirt. Just missed. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that drops foul. That one's in there. 2-2 now. And that's downstairs and outside.
Full count.
Got him. And there's one down.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
So the batting order turns over. Ian Happ up to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. That's too low. And that is ball one. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. Lifted in the air down the left side. Peterson makes the grab. 2 down. And now it's going to be Seiya Suzuki. He's 0 for 1. That one a little bit high. And that's ball one. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Fastball for a strike. That one missing inside. Kyle Tucker on deck for the Cubs. Two down, nobody on. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Line drive. And there's a hit. And that extends the inning.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Runner takes off. Pitch is low. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Swing and a ball drilled center field. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. On to the fourth. Still scoreless. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's Corey Seager. Misses inside, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Rangers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
And there's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Go ahead run on base. Next it'll be the Texas DH. Wyatt Langford flied to right his first time. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And there's one down. And now Jack Peterson. He was late there. Strike one.
These hitters have come
No
out
ball,
ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
And a swing and a miss there.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
That one's upstairs, ball one.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So 2 down now, and here is Adolis Garcia. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
First and second, 2 outs. Up next for the Rangers, Jake Berger. There's the strike.
0 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to short, Swanson. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Rangers leave a pair, and we're still knotted at 0. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Justin Turner. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Turner's an interesting guy to talk hitting with. He's someone that kind of espouses the modern hitting philosophy. The whole let the ball travel, let the ball get deep. For Justin Turner, that is, beat it with that. I want to hit the ball out front. I want to hit the ball out in front of the plate. That's what he is trying to do. And that one upstairs, ball one. Next offering is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Got him swinging. Swanson digs in. Grounded out his first time up. Fouled off. He was late. One out, bases empty. And that one's a little bit low. And the count even 1-1.
Two, 1.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
3-1 is on the way. And that's in there at the knees.
Full count.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He circles the bases. His 4th home run of the season. And they jump ahead in the 4th. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Base is empty, one away. Nico Horner will come up to hit. Just
No,
missed.
that's out.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
That one the other way, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Stepping in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Clips the outside corner. That's strike one. Hit on the ground to the right side. Can't field it cleanly to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And now, Matt Shaw, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. First offering misses badly for ball one.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Yeah, that's outside. Ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air, right field. Garcia snags it for the second out. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Struck out looking his first time. Just missed. Outside low. Now 2-0.
Well, he looks
Two
more
balls, no
focused at
strikes.
the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And that one fouled off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And a big swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And that one is lifted in the air. Peterson makes the play, and that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Josh Smith. Brown back to work. Just missed.
Well, these Rangers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That one outside. 2-1.
And on the mound,
2-1.
you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the
Now,
palm of his
ball.
hand pretty much all game.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Stays alive. That one misses.
Ball four. Take
So a
your base.
leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Jonah Heim now at the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that
That's the ball.
misses. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Brings it in. And there's one away. Leody Taveras stepping in for the Rangers. He reached out a walk his first time. Curveball drops in there. And that's down and
1-1.
away. Next pitch
Ball.
misses, and a count 2-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next pitch
3-1.
misses way outside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
And ball 4,
That's
2
ball 4.
aboard.
Take your base.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Swung on, belted. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Smith headed for the plate. He'll score.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Two on, 1 out. Here comes Corey Seager calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. And the batter now, Wyatt Langford. Golden opportunity right here. Yeah, that's fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That's a little
Nope,
high.
ball.
And now it's even 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Justin Steele, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Morgan also throwing. Taveras on third. Simeon over at second. Seager at first. One gone. The other way. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
A perfect result for the defense. A line drive out that doesn't score a run, and it takes away the opportunity for that sacrifice fly. You can't ask for much more. That's the outcome they wanted.
Here's Jock Peterson. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Ball 1 there.
Ball.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Tucker should have it. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. All even now at 1-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's going to be Ian Happ. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. 0 walks so far, which of course indicates good pitching as well, but there have been plenty of times where they've chased outside of the strike zone.
That one misses. 1-1.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now it's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. It's gone. And this place is rocking. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 2-1.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Kumar Rocker won't go any further tonight, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Sean Armstrong. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Here's Kyle Tucker, 1 for 2. First pitch misses.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now Justin Turner gets a chance to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Upstairs.
Ball high.
1-0. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Jacob Webb getting loose out there. Inside corner at the knees. That's a strike. Good fastball. There goes Tucker. Swing and a miss. Throw to second.
1-2.
Out.
You know, something that's often overlooked in a caught stealing situation is just that catcher's footwork. These guys work so hard on just every aspect, receiving the pitch, but then also getting it into a position to get off a quick throw. Right there, that was perfect execution, and it allowed him to get the throw down to second in time.
And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
Now it's
Ball
3-2. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 3-1. Singy, that's his 199th career home run.
Well, 200 homers is an exciting number for anyone to get to. He's got to be looking forward to that next one a lot. Now, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. That one's upstairs, ball one. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a double.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So here's Horner now. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back here at Wrigley Field, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Adolis Garcia. There's a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swings and misses. 0-2. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Brad Keller, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Thielbar getting cranked up as well. 0-2 now. Just misses with that one.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That's 3-2 now.
Count is full.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Ben Brown done for the night, and that's an excellent job from the reliever in the starting role today. Gave him some length. Back with a new arm after this. Justin Steele on to pitch out of the pen here.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jake Berger. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball one.
Ball.
Just
Outside.
missed.
That's the ball.
Josh Smith in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And ball four, two aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So digging in, Josh Smith. And that one fouled off. Outside low, and 1-1. There's a strike.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That one misses, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Grounder might be 2. Flips it. There's 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there. Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. That one fouled hard the other way. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swanson on to second. They get 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in is the speedy Pete Crow Armstrong. That one pushed to the left and foul. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. This one in the air, center field. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1. And up next for Chicago, Matt Shaw. Gets the outside corner with that one. Next offering is down low.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was
1-2
sitting off speed there.
Caught him looking for the K. 2 outs, base is empty. So up now for Chicago, Carson Kelly. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Cubs are down quietly, and the score stays 3-1. Here at Wrigley Field, we go to the top of the 7th. Now here is Leody Taveras. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Inside,
2-2.
almost got him. Got him looking. Now 1 away. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here is Marcus Semien. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. Swing and a foul out of play. This one in the air. Shaw makes the play. Out number 2.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Seager stands in now.
Let's go, Chicago.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. The 0-2. Hard hit to third. Gets it to first, and Seager is set down. Rangers go down in order. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Cubs 3 and the Rangers 1. Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Mark Church.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. 0 for 3 in this one. Hit hard, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. It was a homer for him back in the 5th. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jacob Webb appears to be getting loose. Church picks over, and he's back in there. Runner at first with no outs here. That misses. Ball 1. In the dirt. Happ aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner on the move. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Kyle Tucker, the next Cub to hit. That's a strike. It's 0-1. Ground ball right side. Steps on the bag for 1. The throw to second is offline. Here's Justin Turner.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
Turner with just one more homer to reach the 200 career mark. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Reaching for it, makes the catch. 1 left for the Cubs as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brad Keller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now here's the Rangers DH, Wyatt Langford. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Slider right there. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Ryan Presley up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell.
No, that missed. 1-1.
Got the bat going too soon at strike 2.
Feel like a changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
On the ground right side. Over to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Peterson batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good. with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle
Strike two.
away.
That's in there, and it's 0-2.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Breaking ball
One ball,
misses
2
down and
strikes.
away. And that
2-2.
skips in the dirt. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
So next to hit for Texas, Adolis Garcia. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that's in the
That's
dirt.
a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. And it's 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Two outs. And El Bumby is kept in check with the K. Rangers go down quickly there, and they still trail it here 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And here comes Dansby Swanson. Church back to work. And that drops in for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
The shortstop takes the
That's a
ball.
1-1.
And that's too high.
That's the ball low.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Hit it. Count is full.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty, and it's even up.
That's a ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong. Outside low, ball 1.
1-0.
And there's a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Two-seam fastball has been very consistent. He's been able to throw it to both sides of the plate and some really good arm side run.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Ryan Presley.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Berger in the box now, no balls and a strike. Presley, a 6'2" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a slurve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That's off the inside corner. Now 1-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. And it remains 2-2. That's inside.
We got a full count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got it. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. And that one clips the corner. Swing, and he breaks his bat. And a foul ball.
That's a foul ball.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Time in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. And there's the strike.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
The Rangers down to their final strike. That missed by a lot. Going to count 1-2. Up the middle, and that squirts through. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Man at first. Next up for Texas, Leody Taveras. Inside.
Oh, that's it.
And that's ball one. With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the ninth. Base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And now Marcus Semien steps up in a big spot. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Heim, the lead runner at second. Taveras on at first with 2 down. Next pitch inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one to first, and that's a foul ball. So the tying run at second. Out to short, Swanson. Throw to first, ball game. And the Cubs claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
3-1 ball game, quick game. We were looking for a little bit more. It seemed at points the offenses were going to break out, but a total of 4 runs combined. Really good pitching and defense on both sides. Just a couple of key swings making all the difference.
And your final 3-1. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.